Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Geeky Papa Show. I'm Froggie. I'm your host today, or tonight, whenever you're watching this. And I'm going to talk to you about the last episode of, The Walking Dead. Well, for this season, I guess, of this year. They're continuing it next year, but episode 8 is the mid-season finale. And, all right, so, jump right into it. Let's going to start off with Daryl up on the wall and back at camp, and he's got Leah and as we look out over the wall, there is a bunch of walkers walking around, a big herd, but they're walking in circle formation. For those of us who know Alpha and Whispers, we know what's going on. We also know that Maggie's leading them, along with Negan. But Pope's never seen this before, so he wants to know what's going on. He turns to Daryl. He says, "Daryl, have you ever seen this before?" And Daryl says, gives basically a really lousy excuse. And this just confirms Pope's suspicions that he cannot trust basically both Daryl in general. And yeah. So immediately from that, we go over to Alexandria. And guess what's happening in Alexandria? They're having a huge storm. And as they're out there, we look outside, the wind's raging, and we see that the sun, what's it called, the sawmill. I think the sawmill, the giant thing that spins. I'm bad at this stuff tonight. I'm having problems. Excuse me. And yeah, the windmill is on fire, and that's gonna draw more walkers. So they basically split up the teams. They need to basically put out the fire, and the other half is stay inside with the kids inside the house. They're all boarded up. And when we look outside, we see a panel basically. They're worried about a panel's gonna come off. We know there's a panel that's gonna happen. That's what always happens in Walking Dead. Whenever shit can happen, it hits the fan. Oh, literally. And in this episode, it does. So basically the kids, Gracie is scared. She doesn't want her dad to leave, but Aaron says, if I don't go, I wouldn't want to put anybody else in my place. The one I could have, I'm able to do myself. So she stays back, and we got basically what's her name? Judith wants to go with, and they say no. They said we need you. Carol says we need you to stay here and keep these kids in line. They're scared. You're strong. You can be that for them. That's what And so Carol stays. Carol leaves. She goes with Aaron. Rosita stays behind with some of the girls. And the kids are the baby crying upstairs. They have to quit crying the baby. They're basically taking hammers, putting boards over the windows. The door is kind of rotted. It's starting to fall apart. So they got that lot. And it's raining, it's storming. And what happens? Well, Gracie, who has been scared, she ends up getting too close to the window. She's fooling around with the sword, with Judith's sword. Because basically, she wants a weapon just like Judith. She wants to be strong. And what happens is a zombie basically reaches to the window, almost grabs her. You scream. And turns out there's not a horde, but like a bunch of zombies coming towards the door, coming the house. And Rosita quick comes in. They reinforce the door, but they realize that the door is rotted. It's starting to fall through. So out of desperation, Rosita says, "Let me go out." She goes out, and Rosita basically just kicks ass this episode. This is awesome. Walking Dead and this franchise has a history of doing awesome stuff with storms. We fear the Walking Dead. We had the hurricane or tornado went through with her and I forget what her name is. Dang it, Charlie, that's her name. Yes, it was Charlie and Angela. I think her name. I'm bad. Shoot me now. Anyway, they also Walking Dead also in the earlier seasons they had their own little tornado that went through, and they went inside the barn. They were safe in the barn, but everywhere else, all the trees took out all the walkers for them. They're being chased. So I love it when they do storm stuff. It's really cool. All right. And we're getting back over to this episode where Rosita out there. Rosita starts taking out all the zombies. Finally, she gets in. They board up the doors. They clear the path. So the only problem is that more walkers start coming. They realize they're not going to be able to hold it. Lydia's there too, helping out, trying to hold the door. And one of the people from Hilltop, one of the ladies, she's one of the archers, one of Ezekiel's guards. Anyway, and so everyone goes upstairs. they're totally the glass, and basically, Rosita and Lydia are like, no, go, 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 and they're getting ready to go up. And Ramon's supposed to be upstairs, to hide upstairs. As Judith goes, she can't find Gracie, so she gives one of the babies, Rosita takes, goes over there. Sure, she quick runs down and she goes in the basement, and then she sees, well, what Gracie's down there. Gracie was looking for a weapon. She wanted to. The problem is that the water's pouring in through the windows there. The basement's flooding, and now the zombies are coming in. They quick try to run upstairs, and they're trapped. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna be good. Then we go back over to what's going over by in Meridian, which is now basically Pope's land, and the Pope sends out a guy. Basically, he says, "Go out there. Why don't you go out? What's going on? Go through." He's like, the guy's like, "Sure, sure. I've killed a bunch of zombies before. I'm fine." He thinks he can go lead them away, and because originally, what's his name? I had volunteered to go lead them away. That was Daryl, but Pope said, "No, I'll send my boy out." The guy goes out there, he's doing fine, and then suddenly walkers start coming from the other way. He's surrounded, and he thinks like, "What's going on?" He starts killing him, and then he gets got. They all of Negan and Maggie and the rest of them, they just stab and killing, and then he gets guy eaten alive. They hear it on the radio, so they're upset. Pope knows this. He's like, the lady's out there. She's controlling this. He doesn't even know her name. He just he's referring to Maggie. And while this is going on, they basically are going to, the herd starts going towards the wall. And what happens is they don't realize that there's actually landmines, and walkers' bits are flying everywhere. And it's just crazy madness. This whole episode's action packed. I just love it. It almost feels like a series finale, but it's only like a mid-season. They'll be coming back next year, probably like January or February, hopefully soon. But anyway, yeah, Negan and Maggie are in there, walking there, and they realize they're just hoping they don't get blown up as walkers are getting blown up all around them. What happens is that Maggie breaks off with the priest Gabriel. They go around, sneak around, go towards the back way, basically through the garbage chute. They were just about to get caught, but Daryl, who had been over there, was talking to the guys. He saw them over. He quick offered the guy a cigarette, and the guy's like, "Sure, thanks, man." I mean, he must have an endless supply of cigarettes. This is the second episode, him just handing out cigarettes. And just as the guy's about to go on, Daryl turns around, slits his neck, and then throws him over. And then what happens is that he goes back to join the group. Leah and Pope, and Maggie and Gabriel pull the body towards the walls. They can't see it. They sneak inside. Daryl goes over and talks to Leah and Pope in there, and what's going on. So Pope says, like, "I had enough of this crap. We're not gonna we're no, we're not like this." The only problem is that before Pope could even be done with this crap, Maggie, who had sneaked in, went in and took a truck and rammed the gate open from the inside, and causing the walkers able to spill in with the main gates. And before she almost gets shot, by these guys, well, Gabriel was given instructions to go into this certain area, and inside the shower wall is where their sniper rifle was. He's up in the tower shooting people, and basically saves Maggie's life. And so what's going on? And they're in there, and they're fighting stuff. Negan comes in, and the zombies are just killing the people. Pope says, "I'm done. Finally done. I'm done." He says, "Do it." So, we're Leah and Daryl. Daryl's talking to her like, we can't do that. He got people down there and stuff, because he knows that his people are down there too, hiding with all the zombies. Pope wants to, he's got basically a giant missile launcher, but it's all fireworks. And he's got this guy, one of the group guys, he's basically good at doing demolitions, all stuff. Created up with this. He created up a little missile launcher with a bunch of, basically like 1,000 bottle rockets with bigger explosions, and they got metal tips on them, so it means they'll basically go through people. And he aims it, and Pope says, "Aim it down towards the people." And he's like, and the guy's like, "We got people in there." Even Lee says, "We can't do that." And he's like, God's chosen. They are chosen to die by God. And Daryl had talked to basically the Leon about you can't trust Pope. You come with us. Before Pope showed up, he said, "Hey, I I'm with those people over there. Those are my people down there. You can't kill them." And Leah seems like she's going to like side with them, and then Pope shows up, and Pope's like, well, "What are you waiting for? Fire!" And yeah, Daryl ends up coming behind and surprising Pope. And Pope looks like the Pope's gonna get the upper hand on him, but then he gets stabbed in the neck by Leah, and he slowly dies. And then she goes down and she basically knifes the back of his head so he can't turn. And that's what we think, oh, Leah's gonna come away with him. No, Leah basically says, "I'm in charge now," and fire those missiles. And it ends with them firing the missiles at the crowd. Literally, you see the bottle rockets and all stuff coming at people. It was crazy. I'm really liking this episode. Like this whole entire season's been great. This was probably the best so far. Another thing that was pointed out, I think I missed it last episode, or maybe it was this episode. I always get confused because I watch these like back to back sometimes. And anyway, what happened was I talked about. Leah said that she basically like she hates the people that were before here. You can't trust them. She's like, we need to kill all of them. Uh, she was really hard sold on that. She does not like Maggie and her people. And Daryl was really hoping that she would, defect and leave with his people with them. But she's just a cold-hearted bitch. She basically realized that Pope was a threat, got rid of Pope, and now they're back on track to being what they were before. So, yeah, that's how it ends, and we're just gonna wait for what's gonna go on because, Negan's in the middle of that crossfire. Some other people too, Maggie too, and is Jared gonna kill Leah? Or or are they gonna be able to get away peacefully? I guess. Stay tuned. All right. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And if you guys have any comments or questions below about this whole entire episode or previous episodes or just things you want to see in the future review, let me know. And remember to like. And if you're watching this, you're not subscribed, why aren't you subscribed? We do this for fun, and we hope that you guys have fun too. Also, if you guys want to drop some money for us, we have a Ko-Fi link. You don't have to. It's optional. I'm not going to tell you have to. I mean, it'd be nice if you did. Every dollar spent here goes to helping us sell basically buy comic books and read them for you on the if there's even a channel on the channel, if you want us to read something like a certain book, well, you can donate. We do have a Comixology account. But we also have a DC Universe app and a Marvel app. But for certain, the new ones, you have to pay money if it's a brand new comic book. And sometimes they don't have money. It's weird. The DC Universe app, the Marvel app, do not have every single back issue. So that's why we go to Comixology, and that's why we ask you for the donate $1 sometimes. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye.